tonight's subject title is what I think is one of the most important things that you can be doing for your business. And that is bringing in free members into your marketplace. Okay? It's all about free members. So we want to make sure that that you guys are getting connected in on that, and we're going to talk about some different ways to be able to do that. The very first thing that you want to do is to be able to go into your marketplace, make sure that you're logged in, and then what you're going to want to do is click on Invite Friends. Okay, there's two different places you can click on that. There's a green button here that says Invite Friends, and there's also a red link up here at the top of your site that says Invite Friends. Now, let's just kind of sit here for a couple minutes and let's talk about what happens when we invite friends into your marketplace. Well, first of all, it helps out the company in a whole. Okay, the more people that we have viewing our deals, the better deals that we can go out and negotiate on your behalf. Now, we're going to be building a new section into the marketplace over the next 90 days, and it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be a place where you'll have all different types of products in there, and these are products again that we had talked about last week that help solve a problem. Okay, I actually spent some time at over in Plant City over the weekend talking to some people about supplying us with some pretty cool products. I actually met with 3 people. All 3 of them are getting ready to go on to a major deal with the Home Shopping Network, which is good for us. It gives that exposure out there. So we're going to look forward to getting that portion of our marketplace up. And like I said, we're about 90 days out. We'll try to get it up a little quicker than that, but you can bank on about 90 days. And but let's talk about inviting friends. Now, one of the reasons I wanted to talk about Plant City was that we had a couple of agents over there that were working what they call the Strawberry Festival. And I don't know the exact total yet. They're actually on their way from Plant City to my house tonight, and we'll be getting a total. But when I was there on Saturday, they had already taken in about 580 something leads to be able to actually email out and give people a free savings membership. Now, what you might be saying is that, well, we don't work those types of shows. Well, the weird thing about this was, as I walked around there in that show, there were probably a good 300 to 400 booths set up throughout the Strawberry Festival. And I don't know what the number of people that were there on a Saturday, but I'm going to have to believe that it was probably close to 200,000. I know that when I hit Highway 4, the exit 19 to Plant City on Highway 4 was literally backed up for 4 miles. People waiting just to get off of that exit. So the good news is that if you've got these types of events in your particular location around the country, take the time and go out there. Start thinking outside of the box. We probably talked to 5 or 6 people that the next time they set up for a show, and these people do this for a living. They go from show to show to show to show. Those people are actually going to be giving out free savings memberships, and they're actually going to be going into Don and Pam's community tree. So as you can start to see that these are great ideas when you just, again, when you start to think outside of the box and how you can build your community inside of your marketplace. Now, for those of you that do not know how to use the Invite Friends, I suggest that you come into here, read the instructions, or read what the message is, what the benefits are, but basically what you do, if you want to write your own email, you can actually type it right in to this section here at the very bottom where it just says write. And then whatever that little special message is that you want to attach to that, if you hit submit, what it's going to do, it's going to take you into the preview area. so that you can actually review this written email that we've already done. It's already got your links in there. Everything that needs to be done in this email is completed for you. We've uploaded the pictures. We've uploaded pictures of the marketplace, some of the samples of some of the featured stores. And actually what you do, because there has been a little bit of confusion on exactly how this works, you actually click the next button at the very bottom of that. Okay, and then you're going to go down, and what you're going to do is you're basically going to close it. That tells you, it gives you step-by-step instructions on how to do all of this. Once you've closed it, what I want you to do is to go and look at your email. Now, if you're like me and you've got your email connected to your home page or your agent hub, there will be no issues in getting there. And as you can see right here at 9:09, actually less than 30 seconds after I sent it, it's actually sent me that email. Now, what you need to do from this point here is to literally forward it. Forward it to your email contact list. And the reason that we want you to do that, and I know we've been through this before, but there seems to be a lot of questions about this, is this prevents MyNetworkOne from getting blacklisted. So if somebody went out there and decided, well, I'm just going to buy an email list of 10,000 names and I'm going to just blast this to everybody and basically spam, we don't want MyNetworkOne getting blacklisted. So if you do something outside of the bounds in the way that we're showing you to do this, this is going to be coming from your email address. Okay, so again, your friends and everything are going to recognize that email when it comes to them. So again, it's just go to Invite Friends, click on the Invite Friends button at the top, scroll down to the bottom of the page, hit Submit. Again, you can type a little personal message in there, go down, review what you've got in there, hit Next, and then go down to the bottom again and hit Close. At that point in time, that email has been sent to your email account that you registered inside of this marketplace. So the same email account that you're actually logging into your site with. Now, what I want to do is I want to tell you just a little story. We talked last week about making sure that we're talking to the right people. I want you to be selective. I don't want to say selective because there's no wrong way to do this as far as inviting friends into your marketplace. But if you're out there inviting friends, that first question that you want to always ask someone is, do you shop online? And if they say yes, I'm hoping, and I'm going to bring this over here, that you have some of these membership cards that you can actually give them away. Now, these are available in your back office through our Vistaprint partnership. And again, I gave you that TV500. TV500 is the promo code that once you get to the checkout side of your Vistaprint shopping cart from your back office, just put TV500 in here and you can get 500 of these cards for like under $10, I think, with shipping and everything. So they're going to have, again, you're going to have mnomarketplace.com/your URL on it. The back of them is basically going to say activate your free membership. Visit again www.mnomarketplace.com and the site's going to put your URL in here. Click the Join Now button, sign up for free, start saving and earning. It doesn't get any easier than that. Okay, now we're going to scroll through here. Just want to show you some other things that are available in your Vistaprint back office. Now, this is, again, just a way to get a free membership, and this is a card that's in the back. Actually, this is the back of it. This is the front of it, MNO Member Benefits. Now, this card is doing a couple of different things. This is actually a postcard, but it's doing a couple of different things. It's promoting the MNO products. Again, we've been talking about this, and we'll probably talk about it a little bit every training because we have so many new people coming on board with us. For people to get the great deals on MNO products, they need to be buying it from your marketplace. Okay, so that's what this card is all about. It's about directing them to the marketplace and telling them that they get these great deals by getting a free membership. And again, once you go to VistaPrint, it's going to put your URL in here. We put the buttons in here just so that when they get to the marketplace, they would have something that they're already currently familiar with. So again, that's all about invite friends. So there's multiple ways that you can do this. Now, one of the other ways that we want you to do this is through social media. Now, for those of you that are not, and I know that there's some people on this call tonight, if you are not a part of the MyNetworkOne membership group, you need to become a part of that. Even if you don't have a Facebook account, get a Facebook account, because let me share something with you. At the end of this month, we are going to start a massive social media campaign. We are currently interviewing companies as we speak. And we're going to hit the social media platforms very, very hard for free savings members. Now, the unique thing about this is we're going to share the posts that we are doing from corporate. Now, I don't want you to think that we're competing against you from corporate, but we are going to be bringing on free savings memberships. They will be joining under corporate, and then corporate is going to be rewarding our agents by giving you free members into your marketplace. Now, we're going to be announcing that probably within the next 14 days, exactly how that's going to work. I'm telling you, you guys are going to love it. It is going to be something that's going to be very, very cool. Now, think about what we're doing here. We are going out here, and last week we talked about talking to the right people, making sure that we're getting the right people involved with us. Well, we're going to do the same thing when we start talking about free membership. So think about how we're going about this process. We're going about this process by, first of all, inviting them to come and be a part of our community trees by engaging in social media. So what does that tell us? That tells us that we know that they're online, we know that they have a computer. The demographics of people that are on these social media platforms, I would say that probably, and I don't know for sure, but I'd say 75 to 80% of them are definitely buying online. It's just the demographics, because we're going to be hitting Facebook, we're going to be hitting Twitter, we're going to be hitting, let me just go down the list here. Let me give a couple seconds here. We're going to be doing Twitter big time, Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and Pinterest. Okay? So again, that's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Google+, and Pinterest. Now, the neat thing about this is these companies are going to be doing all of this work for us. So if you start following the links when we send them out, you're going to see exactly what you can mimic and repost, retweet, repin, all of these weird names of interacting with social media. And here's the cool thing, we're all going to learn this process together. But we're really going out and we're engaging a professional company to come in and say, look, you know, we want a couple million members to be in our marketplace. That's going to give us the ability to go out and, again, negotiate those great deals on your behalf, get better products in here, and then we'll have contests, we'll have rank rewards, all kinds of things that what's going to happen is you are going to be rewarded with bulks of these free members to actually put in your marketplace, because we like to call that the gift that keeps on giving. It'd be one thing if we gave you a $50 bill or a $100 bill here and there, but to give you 50 or 100 free shopping members that are already engaged with us and actually just take them and bring them over and put them in your marketplace for you, that gift is going to keep on giving every single month. Now, the reason that I'm getting to this point is that I do not have, number one, let me make it very clear, I do not have a position in the unilevel or in the matrix, if you would, of building a team. Okay, I don't believe that owners should have positions in the companies. Shareholders, that's one thing, because they're investing and we want them to help us build. But if from a founder's position, working this business every single day, you will not find a position that says Rod Wortham or Carol Wortham at the top of this unilevel or this matrix. It's just not there. But I do have a position that I give away free savings memberships to, and I'm kind of selective on who I give them with. Almost everybody that's been given a free membership from me has been given a free membership through social media, because I believe that they're just the right demographics. I believe that they are the right people. Now, I do not have a lot of people in my tree, but what I do is I have people that are buying. I have people that are shoppers online. And when you get into that right demographics, what you're going to find is that pretty much every single thing that these people buy, they don't walk into conventional stores like you and I do. They buy everything online. Doesn't matter what they're doing. They're booking trips, they're booking hotel rooms, and we do the same thing. As you can see from my back office, I've already been paid $213.53. I have $135.92 pending, which basically means people have bought this already. It's only the 9th day of the month, enough to generate that type of cash back for me. Those are crazy numbers. You guys can do exactly the same thing. As you can see, what I'm personally buying online is not all that great. It's only, $26.72, but what that proves is that I'm a product of the product. And we're really striving to get better at that in our own household, because we're just like anybody else. We'll get in the car and run down to Walmart or run to the mall and buy something, and then as soon as we buy it, we think, oh my gosh, I could have bought that for myself. So what I'm trying to say is that we're going to go through this metamorphosis together here, trying to break the habits that we've been so accustomed to for, in our case, it's been 55 plus years that we've been going through this process. So, again, breaking bad habits or breaking shopping habits are difficult, but if we work together, we support each other, we can definitely do this if we work together as a team. So I just wanted to be able to show you these numbers, not to brag or anything, but just to let you know that this really does take place. These things are really, really happening, and the system is tracking it, and it's working perfectly. I've not had anybody call up and I've had a couple people that's called and said, hey, I think I bought something, but again, what people were doing, and I'm going to share this with you real quick. This really wasn't to be covered tonight, but you got to make sure that you do this. We talked about this last week. If you go directly to a store, because see, we don't really worry when we're buying about definitely making sure that we're buying right through our marketplace, because with the Cashback Finder, it doesn't matter. But in most cases, when somebody thought that they bought something and they didn't get credit for it, they were not making sure. I mean, we put this in bold red letters that says get up to 3% cash back. And as you can see up here in the right-hand corner of the browser, the little number 1 is turned red. Okay, and if it's red, that means that you've got to activate the cash back. And it says it right here, activate cash back. So when you click on that, what it's going to do, it's going to actually take you out to Kohl's, and now it's going to be showing that the cash back is activated. When it's green for one thing. Green stands for money. Okay, now there's 2 ways that you could do that. We just added that little feature to the side here. Again, if you had gone to that particular store and there was that activate cashback that's showing up in red, but also you can click on the red letters that were showing up here. As you can see, the green letters are not clickable. But when that was in that red format, I don't know if I go back if we can get that or not. I don't think we can. Let's try to go to another store. It was kind of weird today because I was getting ready for this trip. I was actually going up to JCPenney's and looking for a shirt, because we're really going to be very business casual at this meeting. And I found out that the Pennies in the mall next to us closed the doors. They were gone. They were completely gone. So I walked down to Macy's, and I noticed that Macy's, 80% of the store was empty, and they're clearing out, and on the 26th of this month, the 22nd of this month, excuse me, is the last day. So the sales were great, but think about that. Now, all of a sudden, here's Macy's and Penny's that are out of my marketplace now. So where will I go to buy? From my marketplace. I can buy directly from them. And the reason I went to Penny's here is you can see Penny's is not active because I went directly to jcpennys.com. So up here at the top, it says get 0.9% cash back. That's in red, and those letters are clickable. So if I click that, it's going to activate the cash back. It's going to come back in green. So again, there were two places I could do that. Inside the drop-down box, where there's a red box now that says activate cash back, and then also when the red letters show up at the top of this. Okay, now what I want everyone to do for me tonight, and everybody's got a little hand on their little box here. I don't know if this little box shows up when I bring it over here, but you got a little box, and you can actually raise your hand. And if you are already a member of the Facebook group, and again, it's facebook.com/groups, GROUPS, /MyNetworkOne agents. So if you're a part of that group, raise your hand, okay, on your webcast thing. There we go. Look at that. We got all kinds of hands popping up there. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Cool, cool. Okay, look at that. Hey, there's more of you that are already on there than I thought. Now, of you that do not raise your hand on the site, I want you to go and become a part of this group tonight. You cannot hide, because as we click on the button here, we have 184 members in there, so I know there's hundreds and hundreds of you that are out there that have not joined, because as soon as you join, your picture is going to show up in our group. So we have a way to check on you. You cannot run and hide. All right, so we want you to come in there. We want you to get a part of this. We don't want you just to be a member. We want you to be active in it. Kevin is on here every day. James Mann is on here every day. I try to get here every day. There's all kinds of people, Kamal Smith, Jerry Denny, Jeff Finley, Pastor Wiggins. There's Jerry Denny and Jeff Finley again. They're just going in here. They're liking things. They're commenting when people are actually new agents are actually joining our company. And the other thing it will do is that every time you have someone on your company, come in and post something about it if you've got a new agent in there. Kevin's very active in this website. So again, you're going to start seeing how we're going to start posting in here to get more members. And this is going to be a great place where you're going to be able to come and kind of copy and paste those particular posts. So that you can go out and get free members. So here's the deal. Free memberships are so important to your business. And I want you guys to really, over the next, let's say the next 20 days through the end of this month, let's get focused there. You know, you should make it a mission to go out and get at least one free savings membership to join your marketplace every single day. And again, start talking to people that you know are shopping online. It's all about age demographics. So let's go out there and let's really explode these numbers by the end of the month, because it's really important for us from a corporate standpoint. Our goal by the end of the year is to have 2 million free savings members in our program. Okay, 2 million. And we're not going to count anything that's coming in from Omnibox. That's going to be kind of like a whole other territory for us. So these are members that are coming through our agents. We want 2 million of them. So if everybody does their part, we should be able to hit that number pretty easily. My goal for all of you is that by the end of the year, each of you have 200 to 300 free savings members in your community tree. Now, we're just about done for the night. Here's the #1 way that you can go out and do it. So by this time next Monday, I challenge you, you have a whole week to think of a local business in your area that sees a lot of people, but's also seeing the right demographics of people. And what I mean by that if the bulk of their business is from 25 years old to 45 or 50 years old, Those are people that we know are shopping online. Those are people that we know that has dispendable income. My challenge to you is to go out and sign up one of those businesses. Now, you don't, when I say sign up, it's just putting that business in your marketplace as a free member and then showing them how to use the business loyalty program, which is nothing more than them going online, ordering some free savings membership cards, ordering something, maybe creating a flyer for that business, and giving it to their customers and their clients to say thank you. Whether it's a pizza store, it's a restaurant, it's a small car dealership in your area, anybody who's seeing a lot of people. Now again, think outside the box. If you know anybody that's working, you know, the fairs, the carnival circuit, if they're working home shows, anybody that you know that's doing that. If you've got an event coming to your area where you're going to see a lot of people, a lot of you know, just residents coming in, maybe it's a home show, maybe it's a boat show, it doesn't matter. Go out there and show these people how they can give away free savings memberships, how it can benefit their business, and how it can help you build your marketplace. It's the fastest way that you can go and do that. And over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we're going to keep you updated with what's going on with Don and Pam and how they're doing with all of these names that they're collecting. So between the 2 last shows that they've done, I think that we're going to be somewhere between 1,100 and 1,200 names that we've accumulated, and now we're going to be sending out these free savings memberships to them and see how many people that we can get interactive with us. So that's kind of exciting. Don't leave this tonight and go, well, I don't know anybody like that. You can find them if you want to. Okay, this is a part of the work part. Again, remember, it's network marketing. Okay, and there's that key word right smack dab in the middle of it that says work. You've got to put some time in. Okay, now again, if you don't live in that Virginia area, in the Emporia, Richmond, Virginia area, here's what I encourage you to do. If you know someone that lives in that area, invite them. Make sure when they show up, they come in and say, hey, I'm a guest of Jeff Finley. I know Jeff's in Georgia, but he's not here, but he still invited me to come. And guess what? If that person is a guest there, we will take care of them for you, and who knows, we might even get them signed up and put in your business for you. And that would be our goal, because we believe we're going to hit about 80 to 90% of every single person that shows up at this event as a guest is going to be involved with MyNetworkOne, because again, think about it. They're coming there for the reason that I want to start a home-based business. And we believe our business is so good that our percentage of close is going to be extremely, extremely high. So we're excited about coming up that way. I want to thank everybody in the areas up there, Pastor James, Pastor Carl, all of your guys' team, Elaine Murray. We've got James Mann, Kevin's coming up there with me. So a lot of people doing a lot of work up there. And we really, really appreciate that. And so let's just go out and let's have some results. And then what you can do, if you're sitting and you're not in that local area, get yourself about 10 or 15 people in your community that are all MyNetworkOne agents and start to build a following there. And guess what? Corporately, we will come and help support you too. But you got to get active, and you can't go out and just think that you can pull one of these things off all by yourself, because it won't happen. It takes a concentrated group of about 10 to 15 or more agents in a particular geographic area that says, hey, we want to do one of these events. We can prove to you that we can put 100 to 200 people in a room, and if you do that, we're going to come visit you. And again, make sure that all of you by the end of the night say a little prayer for Kevin, because he's probably going to need it. He probably hasn't been on a trip like he's getting ready to go on. But we are so excited. I want to thank all of you for being here tonight. Again, let's all get focused on free members, because guess what's going to happen? In your back office, okay, in these free members is going to be one of your biggest lead generations moving forward. Now think about that. If people are in the marketplace, they're finding out how to earn additional cash back. They're going in and checking out the Unlock More Cash. And guess what? We're actually marketing to them. Down here at the bottom, it says become an MNO affiliate, unlock level 7 and 8, become a MyNetworkOne agent, unlock levels 9 and 10. There are going to be some people that says, I'm not going to wait till I get down there. I'm good for this agent thing. I'm using the marketplace. I'm saving money. I'm already making cash back. I've already invited some friends in. This will be your #1 place outside of your warm market to generate leads for your business so that you can get to the next rank. So my goal to everyone is, and make sure that we keep this in mind, if every single person on this call tonight will concentrate on one thing first, that is going out and becoming an executive agent. How do you do that? Enroll 3 people that buy the My One Stop Agent package for $239 and you're executive. If you teach those 3 to do the same thing that you did, guess what? You become a bronze agent. Every single level in our company. You get 3, you become executive. Get 3 executives in your organization, become a bronze. Get 3 bronze in your organization and become a silver. Get 3 silvers, you're gold, 3 golds, you're platinums, 3 platinums, and you are diamond. It's a very simple system to walk through. But even when you get to the diamond level, if you look back at what happened, it was everyone taking the initiative, making the commitment to do one thing, become an executive agent. Do you realize if every single person that you bring into your business, you will get them to make that commitment? If I bring you into my business, will you commit to me to become an executive? And if everybody will follow that, there is no way that you will not become a diamond agent, the top level inside of MyNetworkOne. I want to thank all of you for being on here tonight. One thing that I haven't been sharing with you guys, and I want to get back to that, is our most valuable asset in this company is you, the agent. It's not the technology, it's not the merchant partners, it's not the free members, it's you, the agent, our #1 asset of our company. Thank you all for being here. We're going to see you back Monday night. Again, do not forget to go into your link sections, your websites, and share the live webcast presentation with your prospects. We made this so you can do it 24/7, as many times as you want. Make sure that you use this. Tomorrow night's our normal webinar night. My question to you is, who do you have scheduled to share this webcast with tomorrow night? If you don't have anybody, please, please get with your sponsor, get with your upline, get with your coach. I sent an email out over the weekend asking people who wanted to be a part of the accountability program. Accountability program just means that you tell me that you want to do it, answer the 3 simple questions. That's how many hours a week am I going to be able to work? How much money do I want to make, and what rank do I want to get to? And then which particular MNO products do I want to focus on? And what's going to happen is we're going to pair you with someone so that you've got an accountability partner. Now, we're going to pair you with someone most likely that's not even in your upline or your downline. This is going to be where we're going to do what companies cringe upon and introduce people cross-line. Okay, because a lot of times it's better for you to work with someone who thinks like you, who has the same goals that you do, and has the same commitment process that you do. And if we'll hook you up with those people, but you got to send an email in to support@MyNetworkOne or rod@mynetworkone.com, doesn't matter, either one, and say, I want to be a part of that program, and answer those 3 simple questions. Everybody, thank you for being here tonight. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you back here after our trip to Richmond next Monday night. Make sure to invite people to your webcast on Tuesday night, do it Wednesday night, do it Thursday night, do it Friday, do it a couple times Saturday. If you'll do that, you will find out that your business will start to grow. And last but not least, make sure that you're talking to the right people. Everybody have a great evening.